Hey, this is Marjorie. I'm trying a new video thing, so let's see how this goes. Got like three things I wanted to talk to you about today, kind of quick. Just seeing some really crazy weirdness in the egg and the chicken world, right? So the producer price of eggs, if you remember last month, they just skyrocketed. Like it was like $9 a dozen, maybe more, and that's for the wholesale price of the cheapy eggs, right? The stuff you probably aren't going to eat anyway. And then all of a sudden they just plummeted in March, like bam, I'm like, and I asked my sister-in-law, and she said, yeah, she's seeing prices go down. I haven't noticed that yet. I buy at the farmer's market, and honestly, they should probably keep their prices up. They need it. So it might have been you. I'm not sure who, but I've been getting a lot of comments here on Substack, and I love it. And people have been sending me intel, and they said, hey, have you noticed that there are no chicks available anywhere? So, sure enough, I go to a couple of different hatcheries that I've used over the years, and they're like, nope, never. We're never going to have any available. Really? And then some of them are like, okay, well, maybe in October we'll have some chicks. You can pre-order them now. I'm like, wow, that's okay. So a bunch of people are, and I've never seen this before, so it's not like an Easter effect or something like that. That can happen in the rabbit market with baby rabbits around this time of year, but I've never seen it with chicks. So this is a response due to the egg thing. But here's what's really interesting. So if you watch that free webinar I have, and I'm going to give you a pitch. Oh my God, backyardfoodproduction.com. Yeah. Yes, I do sometimes hate myself. I don't recommend you raise chickens from chicks. I recommend that you go buy some laying hens that are producing age, which usually is about 6 months old. And because raising chicks to laying age, it's fun, it's sexy. If you got kids, homeschooling project, it's wonderful. I've done it dozens and dozens of times, but honestly, it's a slightly different set of skills and certainly different equipment from just having laying hens that you put in your backyard in the coop, and then like within a couple of, like a week or so, they're producing eggs. So I really don't recommend you start with chicks. So just for curiosity, I went onto Craigslist in Austin, Phoenix, and Philadelphia. And lo and behold, on Craigslist, there's laying hens available. Lots of people are selling them. It looked like the least expensive place was Austin. There are a lot of laying hens for $20 a piece. Phoenix looked a little more expensive, $35, $40. And they were all over the board in Philadelphia, anywhere from, $25 to, $50, $60, whatever. So, yeah, absolutely insane. The other little insanity that I noticed is, chickens are not the only thing that lay eggs. And I looked at those same hatcheries that were completely out of chickens. They had ducks available, and they had laying ducks available. Like, the egg, the baby chicks for that. So as a side note, and I'm so excited, I'm actually going to get some baby ducks here soon. And I don't recommend you raise things from babies, but ducks, especially laying ducks, are very, very flighty by nature. I don't know why. The khaki Campbells and the Indian runners and the best laying ducks are extremely flighty. But if you raise them from baby chicks, which I'll be doing and handling them a lot and loving on them, because I don't have a big farm right now, so I might as well, and little fuzz buckets, then they bond to me, and I become mommy ducky, and then they're much, much easier to either herd or guide around or, feed or interact with. So, I'm going to be mommy ducky. Is this a thing for the empty nest syndrome? I don't care. Baby duckies. Okay, so the second thing I wanted to so that's just some weirdness. I'm really super glad that people are getting into backyard chickens, and I don't know where the price of eggs are going with these tariffs and all this stuff going on. I can guarantee you things are going up. We're going to see a lot of wild fluctuations and stuff in all markets. So I want to switch over to this other screen here. Let's see if I can find it. If we can get it to come up. Nope, that's not it. I'm looking at, okay, here we go. So this is, I don't know how many of you remember when the Grow Network had forums I love the forums. We had such wonderful people in there. It's just we never figured out a way to monetize it, and it was pretty expensive software, but oh my goodness, the wisdom that was being shared in there every day. And then this wonderful woman here, Laurie, everybody knew her as Laurie Loves Learning, and she was the administrator for our forums. I can't, uncountless hours of time that she spent in there helping new people, and just, making sure the forums were wonderful and safe. And if anything got too out of line, actually what I loved about it was sometimes I was the one causing problems, and Lori would like PM me and kind of like, Marjorie, okay. So Lori's husband, Walter, has brain cancer, and they're not asking for a lot. They're trying to raise some money. They've got expenses like everybody does with cancer. And I just, if there's anything you can do, any small amount would really, really help. And Lori's just got a heart of gold. Her husband's a farmer. They got a beautiful family here. Yeah, anything you can do to help, that would really be super appreciated. Lori, our hearts go out to you and to your family, and really praying, sending you beneficial energy, and wishing you health for you and your husband, Walter. So a final thing here, and I'm seeing what happened with the chickens and how the chickens have, chicks have suddenly gone berserk. Food prices are definitely going to go up. Trump announced his tariffs. Let me see if I can whip this up here. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, the market indices. So we got, it's falling. Look at this. This is just today. This is the Dow. It didn't even open lower. So, oh my gosh, the S&P is down 4%. The Dow's 3.5. It's going to be fun to watch this. Well, since I don't have anything in the stock market, it's going to be fun to watch this dropping. I think this is the announcement that, hard times are coming. And so I am really ramping up my seed collection. And I was blown away with Growdown. Ruth has organized this with our friend Lynn Gillespie over at the Living Farm. And she's got a beginner's garden seed kit. And this thing's a real good deal. It's like $36. I'm going to buy 2 of these, actually. $36, and you get all these different seeds, lettuce, tomato, the kales. Oh my God, everybody loves kale. Those pumpkin, those sugar pie pumpkins, cherries. I love. Oh, those are the cherry radishes, tomatoes, of course. But I love that she put the cherry tomatoes in there, because those are the easiest tomatoes to grow of all the tomatoes, and turnips. I love turnips too. Anyway, and then she's also got some classwork she's done with it. And Lynn is the grower that taught me how to grow when I was in Colorado. I mean, I moved from Texas to Colorado. I had no idea what to do in that bioregion, and she's been growing for I don't know how many decades now, and she grows all in raised beds, so she knows exactly, the system that I use. Just an incredible farmer. I'll show you something else. And this kind of ties into the chickens. So this weekend, or last Friday, I was with a girlfriend. Hey, Sandy. And we went to an agricultural fair in Mayaguez, which is the town next door, and they had some really, really cool, interesting seeds for sale. I bought their seed kit. Here's one full of stuff. I have to say, Lynn's deal is actually a really good deal compared to what else there. But I'll show you the one I'm really super excited about. Let me see if I can find it. It's a that's made. I don't necessarily know. I got some corn from them, which just is super sweet. I should have gotten more, but look at this. I saw this there. I actually made a video for you, but it failed. She's got this rice. Oh, this is not it. This is the maize. Where's the Ross? And a dry rice. It grows dry, and it grows well in containers. So I'm going to be planting some of that up, and you'll get to follow that. So I'm really stoked about it. But I really, really recommend you start picking up your seeds and your seed vault. The general guideline for most of these seeds is they will remain viable for even up to 5 years. Some of them longer, some of them a little bit less. But the key is to keep them dry, keep them cool, and keep them out of the light, keep them out of sunlight. So I don't know if you remember in 2000, seeds are another commodity that can disappear just in a heartbeat, just like baby chicks. That was so funny. One time I had these producers from New York. I used to do a little bit of the television stuff, and with them, and kind of gave that up. It wasn't worth my time. But a bunch of them called me up during 2020. Seeds. We can't get any seeds. Like there were no seeds in the Northeast, and I'm like, it's okay, calm down. And I guided them to some of the other seed companies that still had stock, but seeds did evaporate pretty quickly. And based on what we're headed into this spring, I would really recommend you also stock up on seeds. So, okay, well, that's what I got for you today. Definitely send some love, and even if you just got a little bit, to Laurie and her husband Walter. And our hearts definitely and prayers definitely go out to them. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.